Seniesa, April 23rd, you're getting ready to take on Selene Lopez on the undercard of Gennady Golovkin versus Dominic Wade. What are your thoughts on being on the same card as Triple G?
My thoughts are just, excitement. I'm ready. I'm ready to put on a great performance for all of my supporters. It's my second time being on the card, and I feel very blessed to be able to get the opportunity to do it for a second time. And, it's all because of my skills and my talent shined the first time, and I just want to make an even better impression the second time around.
The fight takes place at the Forum in Inglewood. You're a native of Los Angeles. Do you feel any added pressure fighting in your own backyard?
I don't. I feel more comfortable, and I'm glad that all my friends, families, fans, supporters can, come right out and see me fight and have all the local support that I need. So I feel very comfortable fighting in my own backyard. I love it.
When you see your opponent, when you break her down, what exactly do you see in her as a fighter?
I see somebody who's aggressive, has rounds of experience, has fought former world champions at my weight class. She's actually fought both girls who are also on the undercard as well. Yeah, she's fought former world champions and has the rounds of experience. And I'm only 5-0, and this is my second 6-round fight. But I'm prepared for whatever she has to bring, and I've seen her before. I've seen footage, so yeah, I'm ready for whatever she has to bring.
Now, I know you've been asked this question many times. Why did you choose boxing? So I'm going to leave that one to the side. My question for you is, what was your family's reaction when you told them you wanted to pursue boxing?
My family's reaction, my dad is actually the first person that introduced me to boxing because I used to watch fights with him when I was a little girl. And I asked him if I can box, and he was like, nope. I begged him for months to take me to a gym, and he didn't even want me to play baseball because he said baseball was for boys. So boxing was definitely out of the question. But I stood persistent, kept asking him, and finally he took me to a gym, and I started from there when I was 8 years old, and I never stopped, kept going.
Well, it's definitely worked out for you so far. I remember a while back, we were at a press conference, and Roy Jones Jr. was speaking. He stopped the press conference and had everybody turn around to acknowledge you. Did you ever think in a million years you would have one of the greatest fighters of all time give you props for what you're doing in the ring?
You know what? I always knew one day eventually my skills will be recognized, and I work hard, and I believe in myself, and I always knew someday my skills will be recognized, but it was very unexpected. I didn't think, at 5-0 I'd already have, this exposure and be seen by one of the greatest fighters and my favorite fighter. So it was just mind-blowing. It was amazing. It was, I never expected it, and I don't know, I was just lost for words.
Something I wanted to ask you, being a professional boxer and being a woman is something very uncommon. What is dating like for a girl who is a professional boxer?
Well, I don't date often. I don't date at all, so focus on boxing 100%. So I don't have to worry about any distractions or anything like that.
What is a guy's usual reaction when he finds out what you do for a living?
Really? You're a boxer? You don't look like one.
I mean, trying to ask a girl out is hard enough, but I'm sure when they find out what you do, it just makes it even 10 times harder.
Probably, yeah.
Now, I've heard you say in the past that you want to be the Ronda Rousey of boxing. What is it about her that you admire so much?
What I admire about Ronda is how she just completely transcended the sport and changed it. Whether or not she lost to Holly or not, it still put her and she put MMA in a position as to where more women are being seen because of her. So, win or lose, she transcended the sport and she changed it completely. And she got, everybody in the world to want to watch her fight. And that's exactly what I want to do. There's so many fighters out there, and I may not be able to open up the doors for everybody, but I'm doing my best to try to, transcend the sport and open it up for myself, and hopefully that'll bring opportunities for other women in the sport too. And at the same time, I just want to, be able to inspire people, inspire young girls and kids, and let them know that no matter what, no matter how many, times something might knock you down, keep getting back up and keep striving for it till you achieve what you want.
It's almost like you and Roman Gonzalez, who was the co-main event that night, are in the same boat because he's trying to give more notoriety to the lower weight classes as well. What do you think of Roman Gonzalez, who is a pound-for-pound king? What do you think of him as a fighter?
I think he's a great fighter. Great. And it's great to see somebody, at flyweight being able to, get so much recognition and taking the sport to another level. So I think he's a great fighter, and I'm looking forward to watching him fight.
Going back to the Ronda Rousey Holly Holm fight, what were your thoughts on her and the way that she lost to Holly Holm, who was a former world champion boxer herself?
I wasn't too surprised. I knew Holly's background. And I knew how experienced she is in boxing and how many fights she had and all the experience that she had. So I wasn't really shocked because I knew that it would take somebody like that in order to beat Ronda or to give her a difficult fight. And that's exactly what happened. And a lot of people don't realize how experienced Ronda is, and how experienced Holly is in boxing and how many fights she had. So a lot of people, underestimated her. But, I wasn't surprised with the outcome at all.
Do you ever see yourself stepping into the cage?
I get asked that question a lot. But, no, I don't. Not anytime soon, that's for sure. I have so much to accomplish in the ring, in boxing, and just because it's easy in MMA right now, and Ronda has made it. Ronda, Holly, all these girls have made it, much easier for women, and it's gaining a lot of exposure. Doesn't mean I'm gonna, jump over to the cage because it's easier. I want to accomplish all my goals in the ring first, and then see what happens after that.
Seniesa, boxing is definitely working out for you so far. Best of luck to you April 23rd.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it.